Welcome to another live lesson by QF Academy. We really appreciate your trust and support. It is a pleasure to serve you during this challenging time. Before we get started, I'd like to invite you to apply our beautiful summer intensive training that we designed it just for you. The program will consist with virtual training and in-person training. It will be from July 13th through August 15th. 5 weeks of intensive training, 5 days a week, 6 hours a day. Please look at the link below. You will find all the information you need. Please know that the teachers will be our full-time, beautiful QF teachers along with international renowned guest teachers. It's going to be an exciting summer for you. Please apply. We're looking forward to working with you. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to QF Academy's first classroom. My name is Runqiao. I'm the school director. Today, along with the beautiful Madam Regina Martin, our beautiful accompanist. Please say hello. She and I will provide you a classical ballet class. Once again, thank you for joining us again. And this class started nearly 2 months ago and have been a beautiful journey for all of us and have helped me to combat some ups and downs through this very intense time. And I hope the class will serve the same purpose to you. At the beginning of the class, you saw the video talking about our summer intensive program. Unlike many other schools canceled their summer intensive program, we patiently waited to hope that we can have a viable, engaging, and somewhat in-person training for our students. And I think this patience had paid off. As the pandemic is heading to the right direction, I hope it continues, that I'm certain QF Academy will provide a beautiful 5-week summer intensive training for everyone. So we created the video and you saw it earlier, and at the end of the class, I will be answering some of your questions, some of your concerns, and please stay tuned and you can ask me questions directly, okay? Of course, safety and quality is our two most important concerns, safety and quality. Thank you very much. Let's start the class. Let's do Reverence. 5th position, please. Let's do 2 hands on the bar, a warm-up combination, okay? So we do Day 1 first, from first position. We do 1, first position 2, and 3, and 4, 5, through first position 6, 7, and 8. From the back, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, then 6, 7, and 8. To the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then side and front, side and back, side, flex, point, 8. Left foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plie 6, 7, 8. Back 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Side 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful plie 6, heel forward 7, 8. Continue on 1, plie 2, 3, plie 4, 5, flex 6, 7, 8. Continue on port de bras. Right arm up and back 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful arm from the side. Port de bras back. Turn forward, back, forward, back. Face the ball, plie. Roll up, bounce. Okay. Good. Face the ball, please. Let's move forward to plie, please. First position. So treat this combination. It's plie for your legs, port de bras for your arm and head. Two things together, okay? So we have 1 and 2, plie 3 and 4. Grand plie 5 and 6, 7. Follow the arm, second position. Repeat 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Grand plie 6, 7 and 4th. Back to the new plie. regular 1 and 2, on 3 and 4. Pull the bra all the way back, 6, 7, 8, grump knee 2 and 3, 4, pull the bra forward, and 5th back. Continue on, 1, 2, 3, 4, same thing, to the back, 5, 6, 7, 8, grump knee 2 and 3 and 4, this time pull the bra to the side, 6, 7, 8, roll up, balance, and hold, lengthening your spine, hip flat, both legs drill into the ground, and chin up, okay? Follow me, please. Make sure when you do demi plie, I have to remind myself all the time, don't go down and sit. You reach to the very bottom and come back up. So the energy is continued. So energy, it is not position and position, rather continuation in movement and come back up. So it's the plie itself is alive. Yeah? Good. All right. Especially the knee plie, it's very important to have that muscular understanding of it. Okay? First position. Nice, nice. Let's do that one tendu from fifth position. Let's do it. Very clear, stern, no extra movements. Okay, let's need to pay attention to this combination. We do accent out first. 1, 3, 2, could it be 3, reach out 4. Fifth and back, front, in. That's the front to the side, very similar. 1, here, 2, could it be 3, tendu 4. Heel, 5 and 6. Fifth, to the back. 1, clear, 2, clear, could it be position. 3, reach 4. In, 1, 2, 3, same thing to the side. And 2, sweep the floor. 3, tendu 4, heel, and in, and we're done. Okay? Alright. Let's start, please. We've been talking about the scraping floor action. And 2, look at my foot. You hear? Scrape. Okay? Now when you go out, please, after coup de pied, the knee has to come back while the heel goes out. If you do this, your tendu position, it's perfect. Because you don't have time to fix it once it's already out. Alright? So from very beginning, heel forward, knee back, so it's a perfect position when it's reaching out. Okay? Good. Left, please. Great. Let's do we need another tendu? I think let's do jeté. We're good, yeah? We're good. So, extension, continuation of the tendu, okay? Reaching out. It's about that high off the ground, all right? So let's do. Let's do. Fifth. Side. Our best period. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. On cloche. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the down. And 2. In. Side. 2, 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And
3, and. First, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Finish. Little twist to the end. Coming back, on the down goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. First, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Clear? So we'll have 2 slow. 1, 2, 3. Also go 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright guys. 1, 2, 1, 2. Always brush on 4. First time. Bounce walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back. Hold it. On the down. 2, 1, 2, 3. Side, 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 side. Devil. 2, 1, 2, 3, and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You do have to count the last 7. Okay? That's to the first position. And I want you to hear the note. 1, 2, 3, 4, those numbers. That's when your toes touching the ground, ladies and gentlemen. Not heel touching heel. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you hear the noise I made? Those are my toes. Yeah, when you come to center, the jumps will be perfect for you. So those accent, it is not heel, it is not heel, it is your toes. Beautiful articulation. Okay? Alright, let's do it, please. Back side. Make sure everything. You have to anticipate such a movement. Otherwise, your body will not know how to respond because it's so fast. One thing you have to keep in mind is when the last leg brush to derriere, your bottom cannot come out. You're asking your body to do so much if you're going to do this. Because we know we're not going to do this. So it's much better off to have your hip and your shoulder engaged. You see? No movement. Leg back, rotate it forward, I'm already in place when the leg goes to the side. Minimal extra movement. Okay? Let's try this. Progress. One combination at a time. Let's do round the jambes like this. 1, 2, heel forward. 3, 4. Continue on. 5, 6. Same idea of the leg, 45 degrees. 7, and 8. Continue on. 1, 2, syncopation. 1, 2, 3, and plie, passe, huge arm rest. To the back. 1, 2, on the floor, on the floor. 1 and 2, 45 degrees, 45 degrees. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And plié, passé, devant. And fifth position, open. It's the port barre. Forward, second, back, and right. 1, 2, 3. Tendu to the side. Put barre away from the leg. À la seconde. Passé, plié. Little balance. Extend. With back. Finish. Yeah? So, it's about the passage of the first position. Down, down, into the floor. Second set, 1, 2, into the floor again, but the leg lift off 45 degrees back. 1, 2, syncopate, 3, and stay, and plié this highest, passé, highest. Okay? Then simple circle, circle, always go away from the leg up, passé, plié, arabesque, releve. Try a little balance. Be sure you extend before you finish. Okay? Good. All right, take a deep breath, please. First position, preparation. Nice. Stretch your calf a little bit. When the leg reach passé position, before the foot goes out, you have to think. You have to lift your knee first before the foot. Yeah, that's stage 1. Now you're good to go. Okay, don't do this. Don't go out, then come up. You want to come up, then go out. Two differences. Yeah, then the movement is clean. And when you arrive, nothing to fix. It's perfect already. Yeah? So what we don't want to do is this. The dangling like this. Knee up, and we stay. To eliminate anything extra. Okay? All right. Preparation. Everybody okay? Good. Relax a little bit. Sometimes I drink 1 cup too many coffee in the morning. Let's slow down just a little bit. We do fondue, please. We do fondue front, tombe à reverse, push it back, fondue side, and 1 and 2. Fondue once to the front, fondue 1 to the side, and back, and 2, 1, 2, 3, back. Arms. 1, 2, and shoulder foot back. 1, 2, coup de pied. Article. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and we're done. Yeah? Okay. Ready? Stretching half a little bit. That coup de pied position is important. So after, front, back, 5 and 6 and 7, make sure you don't move around. And hold it. Now, on the way out, as you go to plie, foot articulation turn out. So watch again to the side. I have 1, 2, and 3, and 4. The quality has to be there, okay? Then the tombe. Lift before go out. Okay, it's important. You see the difference? If I don't do it, it's difficult to initiate the energy to fall. I do. Lift and to fall. Okay? Good. All right, let's go to the left side, please. Same thing to the back. Lift, then to fall. Okay?
Nice, guys. Excellent. Stretch your calf a little bit. Let's do it. Could it be a first? We'll do it. 1, let's go, 45 degrees. 2 on the 3 and 4. Could it be a back? 5, 6 on the 7 and 8. Third time, it's passé. 1, 2, 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, back, front, back. Continue on the back, 2, on the simple. Could it be a front, on the now pass that. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Continue back. Arabesque in plie. Let's go. Double front, double back. So shoulder front, shoulder back, shoulder front, fifth, and finish. Once again, multiple elements, quality in one combination. First, structured. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you repeat. Back could be second on the door. Escalate third time. Passé, enrelevé. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Continuation. Plie front, side, double, double, double. From here, continue on. Come back to start structure. So I rise up and I come back down. Okay? Good. All right, take a deep breath and let's get into fifth position, please. Structure is our savior. You follow the structure. All you do is step the path. That's what a good combination. I'm not saying this good combination. I'm saying all combination has to have a structural element, foundational element for the combination to build on. Important quality in combination, important quality in a class, most important quality in the school structure, in academic environment. You have to have a foundational structure for something to build, for the students to grow. Yeah, you have to provide that solid knowledge, both mentally and physically. Here in QF Academy, we focus on foundational structure. We believe this is the only way you can thrive high. It's like building a building. You have to have a good, solid foundation in order for the building to go high, correct? If the foundation is loose, how high you can go is limited. More than ever, ballet training proving to be important. Okay? Good. Let's do the left side.
Wonderful. That's good. It's a frappe very simple. This is for a calf, yeah? We do 1, 2, 3, heels down, working leg goes up, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, article 6, 7, article 8. Back, back, back. I need to see visible. So when we have Zoom classes, I want to be able to give you correction right away, because this is what I want to see. Watch. You see? As my heel drops, my leg goes up. When my heel comes back up, I don't drop my leg. You see? I stay. 1, 2, 3, up, and I stay. 1, 2, 3, up, 2, and up, back, stop, devant, also. I'll finish that. Okay? Let's stretch the calf before we do it. All right, let's do it. Preparation. The last relevant required determination. Sometimes you do have to clench your teeth. I do it all the time. You have to do it. And it's absolutely okay. You give everything that you got at that split second to come up to demi-relevant. In classes throughout, there are those moments. I think it's precious. Yeah? To push your limits, physically and mentally, when you encounter something difficult. Make sure you don't retreat. You push forward. That's how you improve. Yeah? So ballet training, especially young people, classical training is very important. Classical training. Not only you learned a skill, piano, instrument, violin, at the same time, the process of learning that particular art form, you learn how to be a person. I have said to Josh before and Isaac, I went to school when I was 10 years old. I did a path of becoming classical ballet dancer. That was my goal. Went to program in China. I truly believe if I didn't go through that structure, that path, I believe I would be a different person. Not good or bad, it's just different. Because this art form defined who I am. This is why how classical training is important. More than ever, nowadays, more than ever, for children. Yeah, Kirov Academy provides that structure. Not only, I repeat, not only learn the ballet, but through learning ballet, you learn how to be a person, a compassionate person, a good person, a simple person. Yeah, for me, I think I'm very simple. Yeah, I'm an artist and teacher, I'm a father, that's it. I don't claim to do anything else. I wanted to do these three things well. That's what we teach here at Kirov Academy. Okay, sorry, sometimes I veer off. Left side, please.
Let's do stretch, please. Slow enough, just follow me. We start with position. We stretch à la seconde legs, devant à la seconde arabesque. Just follow me, slow enough, okay? Beautiful. Left. Deep breath. Let's do the hardest combination of the bar, always Adagio, okay? Let's do Let's do a huge envelope, really long first, then through passe, okay? So preparation on demi-releve already. The toes, look at my toes. You see? Toes take off. So we do 1 and 2, passe 3 and 4. Also 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Open and passe devant. 1 and 2, passe 3 and 4. Penché 5 and 6 and écarté devant. 7 and 8. Left side. We do arm leg together. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Keep arm to second as the leg relevant onto other side. 5 and 6, 7. As you stretch to fifth position, I open. Arm leg together. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. When the leg goes up, lower your heels to flat. 5 and 6 and 7. Look at my head. My head has to be behind the arm to achieve écarté devant in the right feeling. Don't do this
You see what I'm doing, everyone? That's wrong. You have to be this way. That's écarté devant. Not here. There. I look behind arm. Yeah? Then you'll be right. At least the feeling of écarté devant will be right. Okay? Alright. So we have relative on 2, 3, 4, also on 5, 6, 7, head 8. Effacé devant. 1 and 2, 3 arabesque 4, penché 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and the left side. Okay? Nice and slow and thorough, please. Ready? So perfect. Again, not me or the combination, the ballet itself. I've said this before, I'm the representation of the author. I'm just a facilitator, a messenger. Teachers, classical ballet teacher, messenger. So how we deliver the message is important. We don't get to decide how to do Tendu. It's a path set before us. There's only so many ways can teach how to do Tendu. Right? Heel forward, toes back. That's it. But how do you drill that information into the students is the key. How do you give them the right information from the very beginning is the key. How do you correct the problems if you see issue? First, you have to see the issue first, then be able to correct them. Third, it teaches students self-correct. That's ultimate quality of teaching. Yeah? So it's like we're racing for the vaccine for the COVID. The most innovative method is trigger your body produce the immune system to fight. This is similar information. We need to make the students self-aware of the issue and fix themselves. Because teacher is not going to be there for the rest of the career. If they go to the ballet company and move on their careers, we as teachers is not going to follow them. So the information we give them absolutely has to be concise and easy to remember. A lot of things that I said here actually is from my school way back when I was pre-teenager and teenager years. This many years ago, I still remember to this day, simple stuff. So it is vital we give the right information to our kids, okay? So, let's do one by one, okay? Let's do it. To the front, 1, and 2, coup de pied. To the back, 3, to the side, 4. The same concept from the side. 5 and 6 and 7. Where do I go now? To the back. 8. Then still come back. 1 and 2 and 3. À la seconde. Side and side, side. 1, 2. This time I directly switching it to the left side. Okay? Front, 2, coup de pied, close back to the side. Start this à la seconde. Side, side, coup de pied back, arabesque. Arabesque 2, coup de pied front, 1 to the side, 2 to the side, coup de pied close front, extra devant soutenu left side. Okay? Ready? Perfect. Perfect timing. We're gonna move to the center. So Josh with the change Instagram restart. Okay, stay tuned.
Can you please come back Instagram? Thank you.
Okay, everyone else, drink a sip of water and come to the center. Let's do a small adagio in the center, okay, to start with. We do cross, right foot in front. We do passe développé devant. Passe à la seconde. Passe. Fourth arabesque. In plie, and I go push, both arms up. Devant. Passe, plie, arabesque. Pas de bout, right. Continue on, back foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's inclear. NPK 5, passe 6, devant. Make sure you're on your leg. Pas de bout, right. Come back. Okay? Let's mark with the music, review the combination with me. At the same time, mark it, the combination, but don't mark the arms. Okay, please.
You see, I did something full in here. It's just automatic, but that's what I did. So when the teacher said, mark the combination, as a student, don't take it for granted. Don't think, okay, teacher told me to mark. I'm gonna do as little as possible with my legs. You actually have to fold. I didn't think, but I realized myself, the couple places I did a fold because I want to test the water. You understand? I want to test it. I want to use this opportunity to test a few places. I think it could be problematic, or it could be tricky. Not easy to understand. Those areas, students, you have to do a fold. So when the time comes now, we do a fold, you've already been there. It's like a scout. I already know where I'm going. I already know where is the pitfall, where is the problematic areas. So as a student, don't take teacher said, mark the combination for granted. You have to do in the way, already sorted out everything. Yeah? So that is something that you have to have it in your head as a student. Okay? It's very important later on when you work with the choreographers. That those skills, those muscle memory, those discipline, it will serve you so good later on in your career. Okay? Let's try it out. How was it? It's okay? Yeah? If you feel like you're walking in this very narrow road and that's absolutely normal, let me tell you something. That's absolutely normal. And it's a beautiful feeling. You navigate through. Yeah? So you constantly, I call it, negotiate with yourself. And between you and the combination, you constantly negotiate to do your best. Something goes wrong, the important quality, the knowledge is fix it right away. And how do you fix it? Yeah, students, please investigate that. Let's say something goes wrong, don't just put it down. Don't do this. Something goes wrong, negotiate with your body. You see? Sensitive, something, constant fix it, move forward, fix it, move forward. Okay? Let's try the left side, left foot in front. Stretch the calf a little bit. Let's do it. Let's do Tendu in crochet. We do exit in 1, 2, Tendu, 3, and 4 to the back. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Back leg. 1, 2. We do 1, 2, 1, 2. Coupe back. Pas de bourrée. From fourth position, single pirouette with arm third position. Fingers almost touching. And we finish. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our best. 5, 6, 7, and nose, hand, toes, absolutely one line. Open together. 1, 2, 3, dégagé. Side, side, coupe back. Pas de bourrée. Single pirouette. Finish on passive position before you finish. Fifth. You have 2 finish. One is there. Second one, you choose to be 5th, 4th, what have you. The pirouette finish on passive position. Okay? Let's try it, please. Very good. I always feel there's a wall next to me. I'm not going to worry about so much of my left side at this point when I'm facing you. I'm really envisioning there's a wall right here. To avoid one, you see my leg? My leg has to be behind me because there's a wall there. And my arm right in front of me because there's a wall there. So 2 things you don't want to do is one is here. The leg is not in line or the arm's open. Because implication of just a little bit like this, it's huge from the front. Your line becomes unrecognizable. The wall right there. Come back, the wall on the other side. So you dance in this track of diagonal 45 degrees from the center. If you do this correctly, everything appears to, from the audience point of view, it's beautiful and it's accurate. Okay, so keep that in mind. Left foot in front, let's go to the left side, please. Good. Okay. Moving right along. Let's do fondue. Fondue combination is always very similar to what we did on the bar. We do fondue, croisé devant, tomber out, toes pushing back. Fondue. Second, let's do en l'air 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Fondue, back, toes, this time push, piqué forward. Piqué, pas de bourrée. Get ready for en dedans. Open, arm up, and I finish. En dedans single period, same arm as we did it in en dehors. In diagonal, as quickly as possible to be right in front of your forehead. Please don't do this. I see, too late. Look at my arm. You see? You want to, at first place, first time, come up and that's a position that's sustainable. Okay? So one more time. Same combination to the left side. We do 1, 2, tombe out, the wall right there. Back. Side, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Pas de bourrée. Single period en dedans, and we finish back. Okay? Let's try it, right foot in front. Good. There's 2 ways to have a preparation for en dedans turn. One, the back foot goes up directly to passe. The other one is more traditional. Open to second, arms up and to passe. So I believe in school you should go to à la seconde to passe. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, once you go to upper level, you have to know both. Here in Kirov Academy, we encourage students, especially the upper level, to understand all different nuances and expectations from the industry. So you learn different ways. You absorb different ideas. Your body not only cope with those differences, but thrive because the foundation is strong. Yeah? So in this case, I go second, up, perfect, or directly passe. Both students just have to listen to what teacher want. Yeah? Excellent. Let's do one more time. Okay, so make sure the floor is very delicate. when you land from the tombe to fall, quotation mark, you don't really fall. It's manufactured quality. To fall, toe ball heel. So it's absolutely silent. No impact whatsoever. Okay? Let's do it right foot in front. Seemingly simple combination. It's challenging, it's hard. So this virtual opportunity, it takes ballet training into people's living rooms. So we have students taking class right in front of the parents. Sometimes parents peek in to see what they're doing. To their absolutely shock, parents wrote me emails saying, the class is nothing like what they see on stage. Absolutely not. Class, it provides another glimpse of training. It introduced all art form into people's living rooms so the parents have much better understanding of their children's learning in school. And they're just amazed. The repetitiveness of the training. So there's no difference between violin training and piano, repetitive. It's a basic training in repeat every day in numbers, in correct form, but in numbers training. You don't have the results for weeks, sometimes months. Sometimes you retreat, you take a dip before you can improve. This is actually the beauty of classical training. Yeah? And I'm proud, here in TUF Academy, this is something that we emphasize on so much, of quality training and correct structured training. This is the only way to improve, I said earlier. Yeah? Good. What do we do? Let's do just a simple turns, okay? I love Tendu from the second, so it's hard. Let's try this. So we do 1, 2, and half. Face to the back. Second, and 2, and another half. Third time, 1, 2, this time a single close back, tendu, fourth, double period. Or single, or simple relevant, it's up to you. See what your environment allows you. Then take us to the left side. 1, 2, look at my hand. And half, 2, 2, and half, 1, 2, and whole turn. Close back, tendu, same structure. Single, double, or simple relevant. Yeah? Let's try, please. second position. Nowadays, people don't give that anymore, but I believe it's very important. How wide is second? All you do is put your heel down, that's it. I see a lot of people go to second position like this, guys. That's not second. That's very contemporary to me. It is not classical. Classical second position is between two heels, is approximately a foot in between. That's your second position. Have a lot to do with what you do with the second position. Because I believe if you put this down, look, your foot still pretty much underneath your shoulder, so your weight is evenly distributed. The gravity takes your weight. Still structured, you have the support of your leg. If you do this, the gravity takes your weight down without the support of your leg. To me, if you do a plie from here to do a single pirouette, it's not structured. It's too wide. So, Fondue, all you do is put it down, and that is your second position. From here, your body knows what to do. Here, your body does not know what to do. That's not a classical second position, okay? All right, let's try it again, please. Left foot in front this time. My hair. I have to cut the hair. It's okay. Obstacles. We overcome the obstacles. Okay? All right. What are we doing now? We do little jumps, okay? I always feel like you have to think, in this particular case, you have to think, I do jump so I can feel the plie. Okay, more important, you have to say, plie, plie. You see, I jump so I can feel the plie. So when you do go back to the studio, your jump is going to be so high. Okay, so it is coming from plie. I want you to be very clear with that. Let's do increase in numbers. So we do single, 3, 4. Double saute, 3, 4. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. This time releve. 4 and second. 2, 3, 4. Second position. 2, 3, 4. 2 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and fifth. This time 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's start with the fifth and jump to the first position. Single, double, triple, and 2. Huge second, gradual come up. And single, double, triple, 1, 2, 3, and first, 2. Okay, please. first position. The balance is so difficult. That's why I want to come back to fifth. First position. Make sure this doesn't happen. Then you start walking like this. Bottom forward, shoulders back. Knee goes to the side. Okay? Let's do same idea with the fifth position to show someone. 1, 2, and 2, 3. Back foot. 5, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, relevant, and 4. Back foot forward, cross in fourth position. And come back. Okay? Ready? Good job. Stretch your calf a little bit, please. Change your leg and stretch your hip flexor in the back. Let's do it. Let's ensemble and jeté together. So right foot back. A single ensemble, my hand. And the front leg goes back. Front leg goes back. Back leg goes front. Then we do. Then we do. Jeté. Jeté, t'enlever. Jeté, t'enlever. Jeté par le bourré. Plier, run. Left side. 1. You have to land up the head like this. And back. And back. And front. Jeté. Could be in the back, attached to it. Don't move around. T'enlever. Jeté. T'enlever. Last. Jeté par le bourré. Plier, run. Think about it's a little dance. What do we do? Little dance. Yeah, this dance goes like this. Head. And head. And head. And head. And one. Something different, the third phrase. Last one. Jeté par le bout. Hold. Coup de pied. Plier, run. Left side. Okay? Shall we try? She's a genius. After 4 counts, I know I was wrong. You know why? Oh, 2 counts late. Should be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know I was late, but I know Miss Regina will fix for me. I know she will do it. Did you see she changed it? So she changed it still, finish on the major, not a minor. Just perfect. So, you understand what I just talked about? Yeah? So let's mark music words the correct way. Watch. And that's the correct way. So it took a little too long with our someplace, but she's a genius. That's what happens when you have an accompanist. That's one thing that I want you to understand with QF Academy's training. We have 2 teachers per class, not 1. So if this is the case, if I have to work with the machine, I will be still looking for the music right now. You're watching me doing this. Okay? Now even we made a mistake, I made a mistake. But with accompanist, you still had a full training. That's the difference. Within 90-minute class, a teacher will approximately use 20 minutes time to figure out the music and work with the machine. And back and forth, back and forth. We don't have that here. Okay, so for you to make decisions where to do, what to do and where to go for summer intensive and all your trainings, you have to keep that in mind. Those are qualities the parents have to look for. Okay? Let's try that again, please. Nice. Beautiful. All right. Very nice work for Monday. Yeah, very nice. Let's do quarter round, please. On fast, right foot front. Just follow me, okay? Thank you. Thank Miss Regina for making this class just perfect. Thank you so much. We have 2 questions.
Mm-hmm. So first question is how to do frappe and coupe faster?
Good question. For me, I have to remind myself, my toes has to be completely pointed. And then you have to think, stabilize your knee. So only think knee down, working. Don't involve your knee up and down. The movement itself does not affect our knees. The minute I drop my knee, when my foot goes out, I create extra movement. That's not healthy with the speed. So I break down I show you how to do it slowly. You see? Or back. You see, my knee is always lifted. So that takes away extra movement in the speed. So when we want to go faster, we want to be simple. Only one part of the leg is moving, which is your calf, your foot. Be supported by your knees. Okay, the knees have to be lifted. And my idea for you is do it slow. You see? It's like a driving car. I go slow and then I go fast. So don't think it's fast right away. Figure out what are the mechanics for you. Translate to the movement. Then you can do a little faster. Then you go a little faster. Okay? So don't be impatient. Work your way up. Second question?
Yes, 3 questions basically actually. How many point shoes do you recommend for summer intense?
Very good question. Point shoes have a lot to do with the temperature, the moisture, and everything else. In QF Academy, of course, with the building's air conditioning, right? So that's better. But in summertime, with high humidity, the point shoes goes use faster than the winter time. That is just a general trend, I believe. So I think you need to think 1 pair per week, or a pair, or 2 pairs, 3 weeks. So it's a 5-week program. I suggest you have to bring at least 3 pairs, 3 to 4 pairs. That would be my suggestion. 3 to 4 pairs. Yeah, don't sew them right away, right? You sew them as you need them, because then once you're sewed, you couldn't do anything with them. Okay, just sew 1 pair, then see how it goes. Then it's about to go too soft, then you still sew the other pair. So my suggestion is between 3 to 4 pairs prepared for a 5-week long program. Okay?
Do you have any specific brand preference?
You have about 25 to 30 brands out there. This really has so much to do with the shape of your feet, your leg in training, everything. So I suggest you have to try them out. So when you go to the store to try a pair of shoes, you really have to be honest. So let's say you go try a pair of boots, not point shoes, at a department store. Oftentimes people have to look at the style, have to walk around, have to make sure this pair fit just for you, right? More important than try a pair of street shoes. Point shoes, you don't just walk in there. Point shoes, you have to dance in it. You have to do all the stuff we just did on point. So therefore, take the time, ask questions. If there's anything uncomfortable, don't compromise. Don't say, oh, it's okay, but it's a little bit, but it's okay. No, it's not going to be okay, girls, ladies. This problem, let's say it hurts your pinky toe a little bit, this problem will not go away. It's only going to be exacerbated when you go to the studios. So you want to make sure at the store, this pair of shoes is like glove, to fit right in. You go up, you feel beautiful, looks beautiful, you feel comfortable, just like fit perfectly. That's how you're supposed to feel when you buy a pair of shoes leaving that store. I never wore a pair of shoes in my life. But how I can give you this advice? I lived with point shoes all my life, although I've never been in 1 pair. Ever since I was little, I'm surrounded with girls, classmates with the point shoes. I hear what they're talking about. My wife is a ballerina, was a ballerina, now is a teacher. I see how she does the point shoes. I ask the right questions. I ponder them in pondering class. All my career, I was a very, because I'm tall, I'm a ponder. I deal with point shoes indirectly, not directly. Directly means I wear point shoes myself. I haven't done that. But I work with point shoes indirectly. I know exactly. I can close my eye when the girls go up échappée. I know she wear a pair of new point shoes. I can feel the way she approaches to it. So that gives me the experience.
give you advice. Yeah, a lot of people say, well, you don't dance a point. How do you know? I work with indirectly with pointers all my career. Therefore, I have authority to give you that advice. So at the store, you have to make sure this pair of shoes fits you perfectly. Okay? And don't compromise. This is one last thing you need to compromise.
For officers, can you give some tips on gauging speed and height?
Speed in what?
Height.
The jump?
On
On the car.
Yeah.
Yes. It has to go side. It is not front and back movement. It's a batu. Goes out, in, out, in. So you want to give from plie, you want to explode to the energy. Every ounce of the energy put in the right places. If you put some energy in the wrong places, it's going to take the height, take the quality of the jump down. You're either right way or wrong way. There's no middle ground in this case. I'll show you the difference, okay? Now, you're looking at me. I am gonna face that way. I'm gonna do the batu first in the right way. It goes out to second, go in and in, okay? It goes like this. See it again? It's a side-to-side movement. The most common mistake is this. You see the problem? So that takes away the right energy for the height Mr. Isaac was talking about, the height. Because my body is being disturbed by this extra movement created by the leg front and back. Yeah? So it has to go side, in. It goes all the way from the bottom. Fifth. So this is one thing I don't compromise. I insist students have a perfect fifth position from they're young. You can do it. Fifth, Saute, first position. From first, go into fifth. Okay? So, if you have to stay in this fifth position for a couple weeks before you do anything, let it be. Take the time, please. Because if you don't have a perfect fifth position to start, the problems accumulated from an incorrect fifth position, which is this, it's enormous. For example, where do you go Tendu from the side from here? Am I going to go there? Because my toes told you. How am I going to close fifth to the back? Like that? Okay? Did you see the problem, the batu I just did? It went front and back. That's the muscle memory you just created. The problem is enormous coming out of there. That's why the foundation is so important. You have to take the time, you have to be patient. This is one area you have to drill into your head, students. Without a perfect fifth position, everything is difficult to build on incorrect fifth position. Okay, so I cannot tell you how important it is. Miss Regina can tell us how piano training, how important it is to have a correct training with your hands. Because if there's a problem developed at a very early age, this problem is going to be with you for as long as the career grows. In fact, in all type of business, if you have something incorrect built in your body, let's say in your legs, in Miss Regina's case, in your hands and arms, the harder you work, the worse it gets because it exacerbates the problem. Make sense? So if I have fifth position, if I don't have a perfect fifth, if my fifth position is like this, the harder I work, you can do 1,000 tendu a day. It creates bigger problem. Harder you work, the big problem it creates. So please, be patient, be structured, and be correct from a young age in classical classical training. Okay?
Last question. How do I keep my feet pointed while in the air? À terre, there's resistance from the floor, but in the air, it's hard to feel the feet pointing.
You have to push, you have to think, you have to push the earth away from you. That's why, remember we talk about, in the first combination goes 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I talk about? How do you go from the 5th position to coup de pied? Remember? Listen. Did you hear? What is that? That's my toes literally scrape the floor. So from beginning and this, look at my toes. From everything from the bar, you train correctly. So when you come to the center, your toes, it's already have the idea of that. So it's all about building the right structure and have the right information from the bar. And when you come to the center, it's going to be there for you. Yeah? So the toes is the last place to leave the ground. And in your case, you jump, you plie, you think you're going to push the floor away from you. The last thing to leave the floor is your toes have to scrape the floor. And that's the articulation. And you're not going to feel that today or tomorrow, believe me. But if you be consistent, take the class, asking yourself to do the right thing, every single class, at one point, you will feel it. And that, it's like a light on. I remember that in my school, so many moments. Teacher told me something, I don't feel it, but a teacher made me do it. I just do it, but I don't feel what they were talking about. One day, it's like, oh, that's what they're talking about. It's like you boil the water when the temperature is correct. When the temperature high enough, it starts boiling. Yeah, I remember I used to do double twirl. But one day I just, oh, that's what they're talking about. That's after weeks, months of training. So you're not going to feel the toes so articulate in the air right away, just because I told you right now. But you will. The idea is correct information, persistent training. Two things has to be together. If you receive correct information, you don't have the consistency in training, that's not going to work. The other way around, you consistent training, you take class every day, but if you receive wrong information or indirect, not consistent information, results is not going to be there for you either. So it's a correct information plus consistency in training. Two things combined, you will improve. Okay? With that, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.